Hello, welcome back to our channel. Before we dive into today's fascinating topic, make sure you hit that like button if you're excited, share this video with anyone you think would find it intriguing, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss out on the mysteries and discoveries we explore each week. Now, let's get right into it. Today's topic? Well, it's going to be a roller coaster, so buckle up. What if I told you that there are ancient texts believed to be penned by Moses himself that were so controversial they were banned, lost to time, and almost completely forgotten? A set of books so powerful, so filled with mysteries that even now, centuries later, their existence raises eyebrows. This is the story of the 7 books of Moses. But the question is, how true is this book? Where did it come from? Why was it written, and why was it hidden from us for so long? The 7 books of Moses, or the Sefer HaMoses, is said to be a collection of texts that were attributed to the biblical figure of Moses himself. But you won't find these books in any mainstream Bible. No Old Testament, no Torah. So why are these books not in the hands of every scholar, theologian, or curious mind like you? Let's take a step back. The origin of these books is shrouded in mystery. Some believe they were part of Moses' sacred knowledge, containing powerful ancient rituals and divine secrets. Others say they were written much later, during a time when ancient Jewish mysticism was growing. Scholars debate the dating and authorship. Some argue these books came from the 3rd century BCE, while others say they were written in the Middle Ages. But what is clear is that the 7 books of Moses are not part of any official scripture. So, why were they written? The text itself is said to contain mystical teachings, magical rituals, and divine instructions that were intended for the righteous, those seeking a deeper connection to God, and perhaps even control over supernatural forces. But why does this knowledge remain locked away from the public eye? Was it too powerful? Or perhaps it's because of the uncomfortable truths it contains. Some believe the 7 books conceal knowledge that could upend traditional religious beliefs. And here's where things get really interesting. The 7 books of Moses are surrounded by controversy. Some claim they contain a forbidden path to power, while others believe that it was banned and lost due to its dangerous content that questioned the very foundation of the church and its authority. These books are said to be laced with magical elements, rituals to invoke angels, control elements, and gain spiritual insight, practices that strayed too far from orthodox religious traditions. Why was it banned, you ask? Well, there's a theory that the church, in its early days, did not want these secrets to be available to the masses. The 7 books of Moses contain practices that challenged the institution's control over religious practices. It's said that at the time, the church feared any alternative teachings, especially those offering more power to the individual. The knowledge contained within these books was deemed too potent, too dangerous for the common people, and so many believe the church worked hard to suppress it. Over time, much of this knowledge was lost, but not completely forgotten. Some say it was hidden in plain sight, disguised as mystical texts or folk rituals. People who had access to these teachings, like Kabbalists or scholars of the occult, passed them down in secrets. But despite their efforts, the truth behind these books never fully resurfaced. Until now. In modern times, these texts have been rediscovered, but not without controversy. They raise critical questions about what was kept from us, why it was suppressed, and what truths we've yet to uncover. Now, let's talk about the impact on the church. If these books are indeed a hidden part of ancient religious knowledge, how do they reflect on today's church? Well, The 7 books of Moses could be seen as a reflection of the tension between personal spirituality and institutional control. In many ways, these books suggest that the connection to the divine might not necessarily lie within the confines of organized religion. It challenges the very structure that has governed religious life for centuries. And what does this mean for us today? Could it be that the truths within these pages could change the way we view faith, power, and the divine? So, why were the 7 books left out of the Bible? The answer might be simpler than we think: control. The church, from its inception, sought to define what was true and what was not. The exclusion of these books could have been a way to maintain that control, to preserve a uniform doctrine. If these books challenged the traditional views of the Bible, they had no place in an institution bent on keeping authority centralized. And here's the catch: the implications of their banning are far-reaching. What if the true, unaltered knowledge of Moses was hidden because it could have challenged the very structure of our belief systems? What if what we've been taught is not the whole truth? Imagine the doors these books could open if they were embraced by the church, the impact they could have on understanding God, faith, and even the mysteries of the universe. These books were banned, lost, and forgotten. But perhaps, in our time, their rediscovery is more important than ever. We are living in an age of questioning, of discovery, and of shifting perspectives. And perhaps it's time for us to ask, what is the true story behind the 7 books of Moses? Could they be the key to understanding something far greater than we've been led to believe? So what do you think? Were the 7 books suppressed for a reason? Do they hold the keys to untold secrets, or are they simply the work of mystics and occultists from a distant past? I want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let's start a conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into mysteries like this one. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, keep seeking the truth.